CQ, CQ, CQ. Welcome to the Country Roads Net. This is Net Control Station W8XRW. My name is Rob, and I'm located in South Charleston, West Virginia. The Country Roads Net is a directed net and meets on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. for the purpose of fellowship among amateurs, exchanging information, and testing of amateur radio equipment. This net is conducted in the West Virginia Link room. The ID number for the room is 46488. The net is provided locally in the Charleston-Huntington areas on UHF repeater 441.825, located in Scott Depot, West Virginia. When checking in, please provide your call sign phonetically and give your name and location. Are there any stations with announcements for the net? Please call now. Nothing heard. Do we have any time-sensitive stations? Time-sensitive only. Please call now. Nothing heard. Next, we'll take local check-ins. By local check-ins, I mean those that are using the same repeater I am, the 441.825, located in Scott Depot, West Virginia. If you'd like to get your name on the log, please call Net Control.
Net Control, please check in at November 4, Papa Alpha Hotel, and 4 PAH, Robbie in Tays Valley. No traffic in and out, please. Happy Thanksgiving.
Net Control, please check in WV8, BRW, Whiskey Victor 8, Bravo Romeo Whiskey, Brad in Ona with no traffic this evening. Please check me in and out, Rob.
Net Control recognizes N4PAH, Robbie, in and out, WV8BRW, Brad, in and out. Are there any other stations on the 441.825 that would like to check into the net? Please call now. Nothing heard. Next, we'll open it up to the state of West Virginia. Anybody in the state of West Virginia that would like to check into the net, please call Net Control. All right, we'll go ahead and put a call out real quick for anybody anywhere. If you're asleep on the couch with your belly full, no problems. But if you're at the radio and would like to check into the net, please call Net Control.
Net Control, please check in Whiskey 8, Juliet, November, Yankee, John in Reynoldsburg, Ohio.
K8, QEO, in and out.
Zulu Hotel, John in Moundsville, West Virginia, in and out.
This is Rick in central Minnesota, about 96 miles northwest of Minneapolis and St. Paul. 10-0-BJN, that's November 0, Bravo, Juliet, November.
Net Control, please copy KE8WRY, Kilo Echo 8, Whiskey Romeo Yankee, Sean in Buffalo, West Virginia. In and out.
All right, pick up a couple more there. KE8QEL, W8JNY, KC8FCH, N0BJN, KE8WR, Sean, is that WRY or WRX? I can't read my own writing. Thank you for the clarification, sir. All right, any other stations anywhere that would like to check into the Country Roads Net, please call now.
Net Control. Check in N4NT, November 4, November Tango, Adam in Bristol, Tennessee.
I picked up two more there. Got Matt, KA8YEZ, and Adam, N4NT. All right, I want to pause real quick there. I don't have any amazing announcements, don't have any huge topics for the week. Keeping it pretty light. These people were in and out this evening. Of course, there's always the traditional what you're thankful for. Me personally, I'm thankful for my family. We had a house full this evening. It's my first Thanksgiving with a granddaughter. It's been keeping us very, very busy recently. But she was a real joy. I've got 5 brothers. We did a couple of different Thanksgivings, but one of them was at my mom's house, and all my brothers were in from out of town. Grandkids were there, cousins were there. It was just a real great experience, and I'm lucky to have the kind of family I have. And the other part of that, as far as my favorite dish of the evening, believe it or not, my nephew. My mom's got macular degeneration and can't see. She's not able to cook. This is the first year she wasn't able to cook Thanksgiving for everybody. We'll take a quick break. and my nephew jumped in to help do Thanksgiving dinner with her. We had the traditional turkey and a lot of other dishes, but he did a brisket, beef brisket. Man, I tell you what, that kid that kid can cook. And it's not your usual Thanksgiving fare, but it certainly was a great alternative to ham this year. All right, that's all I've got. There's a couple that work in and out, so I'm going to check with you for any comments you might have this evening before we take any more check-ins. First up was W8JNY. What do you have for us?
Hey, good evening, Robert. WHAY here in Reynoldsburg, and cold up here, and just got finished dinner and a big cleanup. I think we had 1.5 million people in the house, and plenty leftovers for this week. So we'll just come up with all kinds of different ways to do turkey. And we had a brisket also, and it's really good. It was in a smoker for a whole day, so that'll be too. Nothing technical to report, just to check in and see what was going on. WHJY.
Hey, good to hear from you. Didn't know brisket was a popular Thanksgiving thing, but apparently if there's two of us to do it, there must be more. All right, next up on my list was N0BJN. Comments for us this evening.
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone up and down the West Virginia Country Roads Fusion Digital Net here tonight. Got a good turnout here for Thanksgiving night, so that's good. I'd like to invite everybody over to the Dark Digital Net, and that one is on Saturday nights at 9:15 Eastern Time in the dark room 40012 in the Wires X software. You can also get there on the FCS network. It is FCS 001-55 for hotspots, 5 stars, Zoom spots, and all the other cool devices we have here in Ham Ridge. And you can also get into the dark room on the Echo Link by connecting to the N0BJN-L for link. It is Echo Link node 925804. Echo Link is free software you can get from echolink.org. You can throw it on an old junky computer you may have laying around the house or in the closet, perhaps in the basement. At any rate, it's a good way to bring life into a computer that may be sitting out there doing nothing. On our Dark Digital Net also, we run a Just for Fun net question. The one we ran last Saturday night was, do you have any Thanksgiving traditions or plans? Most folks that the family was coming over. Some said they were going to Grandma's house. And as a spin-off from that, what was your favorite dessert? And pumpkin pie was the number one answer, followed by apple pie. And it had to be the real whipped cream. Couldn't be that Cool Whip stuff. Cool Whip's okay if you have nothing else anywhere, any place. But the real whipped cream, you got to have it. Can't fool around. It's not that hard to do. It's in the dairy case at your grocery store, not too far away from the milk. And you just whip it up, put some sugar in there to get the right sugary flavor to it. Put it on the pie, and away you go. So think about the stuff Grandma made. Anyway, with that, I think that's all I have. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Be sure to join us for the Dark Digital Net on Saturday night. See what the question may be. I got one lined up. 9:15 Eastern Time over in the dark room. Anyway, Rob, I think that's your first name there. Forgive me if I got it wrong. Your question tonight, I almost forgot. What are you thankful for? I think family and friends are up in the Brainerd Lakes area of Minnesota, and what a great get-together. It really was. Talking about the old days of the 1970s. Hate to date myself, but it's actually that long ago. Happy Thanksgiving from N0BJN.
All right. Appreciate you dropping by. Yep, you got the name right. Rob, R-O-B. Appreciate the information on the darkroom net there. All right, next up, Matt, K-A-A-Y-E-Z. What do you have for us, Matt?
Hey, Rob. Say good evening, everybody on that. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Just thankful for family and life and friends. A whole bunch of other things fall under those umbrellas. And I got a job, roof over my head, food in my fat belly, and all the other stuff. And I guess that's about it. Hope everybody had a great day, and nice long weekend for me. So don't have to go back to Monday. And stay home. If you're not working, stay home tomorrow. Avoid all the mess and all the Black Friday stuff down the belt. See ya. Thanks for running that, Rob. Talk to you later. WXRW, KY.
All right, man. Good to hear from you. And yeah, staying home tomorrow sounds like a good plan to me, if you can. All right, last one on the list, Adam, N4NT. Go ahead.
Well, good evening, everybody on the net. I had a pretty good day today. I had to work, but I guess something I could say I'm thankful for is my family. We celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas as well at my brother-in-law's house, not too far away from here where I live, but it's all within the city where I work. So even if I'm working, the citizens are resting and not not getting too wild, then I can go and kind of hang out and eat and do the normal things everybody else does. And the advantage for me is that when it comes time for cleanup, I got to get back to work. See you guys later. So I got to do that today. Had a pretty good time, and just wanted to let everybody know, in case you weren't aware, the reason that the node here in Bristol is no longer connected to the West Virginia Lake Rim, or temporarily not connected, back during the Hurricane Helene when it made it, I guess it was a tropical storm or just a bad storm by the time it made it here. When all that came through, it knocked a tree over, which fell into the tower that had both of our repeaters here in Bristol on it. And so we are down both of our club repeaters, one of which had the wires extra connected us there. So they are still pretty much laying where they were when all that happened. I'm trying to work with the local 911 and everything to see about when we can get those back on, and we'll get the connection restored. In the meantime, I'm connecting with my hotspot. I am recording the net and uploading to YouTube whenever possible. I've got that going tonight. But other than that, that's all I've got to report here, and good to hear everybody, and always enjoy this net and this group. 7-3. This is N4NT, back to net control.
All right, Adam, I appreciate the report. Hopefully you guys will get those repeaters back up and going as soon as possible. But I'm glad to hear you made it through okay. That's the important part. All right, that brings me to end of my list. Is there anybody else that'd like to get your name on the log for the Country Roads Net? Please call Net Control.
Kilo Delta 9, Sierra, 89 GVS, Rick in western Wisconsin.
All right, picked up one more. Rick, 89 GVS. Rick, if you didn't get the question, we're just talking about what are you thankful for, maybe even what your favorite dish was this evening. So what do you have for us?
Been on your net here in quite a while, but made it on this evening, and I've been listening along here for a few minutes, and like a lot of folks, I guess, thankful for good health and family. We got together earlier today for sure, and had all the traditional Thanksgiving stuff, I guess, at noon today. I suppose, the turkey and the had some special salads today. They were really good. So, great question, of course, Rob, for Thanksgiving. And just a wave of the hand to N0BJN, if he's still listening, my neighbor here to the north and west of me over in Minnesota. So happy Thanksgiving to you, Rick, and everybody else in the net tonight. 7-3, everybody, 89 GVS.
All right, well, welcome back after the hiatus. I appreciate you stopping by, especially on a nice holiday like this evening. All right, last call. Anybody else want to get their name on the log and check into the net? Please call Net Control. Okay, sounds good. With that, we'll go ahead and head to closure. I appreciate you all joining me this evening on Thanksgiving, taking the time out of your day to share a little bit with other people across the radio waves. This is Net Control Station, W8XRW for the Country Roads Net. I'd like to thank all stations who checked in and welcome you back again next Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. This net is now formally closed with 11 check-ins at 8:20 p.m. local time. This is W8XRW 7-3, and good night.